And a beautiful morning it is. Good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. You're Sunshine, and you have stepped into the best place that you could ever be, the hottest spot in town, right here in Pensacola. We're talking about Sunshine's Corner, and I remind you every single day, we're all about bringing you information that you're not aware of. We're going to keep you entertained. We're going to keep you informed. And of course, we're going to always inspire each other daily right here. So you know what you got to do right now. Tell somebody to tell somebody. When you want to find out what's happening, all you've got to do is tune in to Sunshine right here on Blab TV. I always invite you as well to be a part of this conversation. 850-432-7768. Going to have a question because today I am learning some things that I had no earthly idea about, but it's all about bettering the body. You know how I feel about that. You know how I feel about taking care of the only temple you have. So listen, Valerie is here with us today, and she's going to be telling us, you've heard about sea moss. I've heard about sea moss. I've always wondered, but I had this picture in my mind, sea moss. You get it? You know, the stuff, the sea? That's what I had in my mind, how it's going to taste. But from what I understand, she's going to really educate us on things, on how important it is for the herbals, that the herbs that she uses, how great it is for the body. And I want to say good morning and welcome Valerie right here so we can talk about the sea moss and everything else that you create yourself, these things that you blend.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you on this beautiful day?
I'm doing very well.
Great. It's hot outside, but you know what, Valerie? When you tell me how you put these things together, and gosh, she got some things I'm so happy about. Whew, you know how I'm always fanning. She got something for that too.
I do.
But look, first of all, I want to tell everybody how you got to Pensacola, how you started this with the herbal. You are a herbal tea, herbal specialist.
Herbalist.
Herbalist. Okay, I'm getting it right. See, she's teaching me. Herbalist. So,
that's right.
And all of this is good for the body.
Absolutely.
When we take care of this temple, we can do more.
That's right.
Right? So let us know. She's from few miles from my hometown. You're from Birmingham, Alabama.
Birmingham, Alabama.
Come on now.
Yes,
well, tell us all
ma'am.
about you, Valerie.
All right. Well, I'm Valerie Boyd. Like she said, I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I have one son named Dominique.
Hey, Dominique.
He's 32.
Hey, Dominique.
He just became Dr. Foster.
Oh,
I'm so proud.
Come on now.
Yes,
Hey, Dr. Foster.
Dr. Foster.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. In
Wonderful.
May.
And he's 32.
Yeah.
That's you making me stutter. That's what I'm talking about. Do what you got to do and make those moves.
That's right.
Wonderful. I know you are a proud mom.
I am so proud. So proud.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Well, now tell us more about how when you moved to Pensacola, how you set up and started this herbal business. And it's like, what I love about it, though, Valerie, it's all about how, even during the few minutes we've been talking,
Right.
the little things that I've learned, how I can take care of this temple.
That's right.
Because as we take care of this temple, it's the only one we have, we're going to be around a long time.
That's right.
You know? So give us a little bit more background about Valerie.
All right. I've been in Pensacola for a little over 3 years.
Wow, new.
Yep. I've had my store for about a year and a half.
New.
Yep, pretty new. So the way I got into herbalism was, so my aunt, who has passed on now, her name was Sonia Faye.
Oh, that's how you got it, Sonia Faye's. Okay, botanicals, gotcha.
Yes. Well, she was an RN. It's a little town outside of Birmingham called Bessemer, Alabama.
I know exactly. I used to go to camp there years ago with the church. Okay.
Yep. And so Sonia Faye, she was an RN by day, but she was an herbalist by evening.
Okay.
At that time, I didn't know what an herbalist was. I just knew that, you know, like she and I would be out riding. And we would, you know, in Alabama, there's a lot of open fields.
Absolutely.
You know. And she would pull over the car randomly and we'd be like, hey, go out there and get that white flower. And I'd be like, oh.
Really?
And I'd go out there and get it. She'd take it home and tinker with it. And then she'd make some concoction and we all take part in drinking it and eating it or whatever. But little did I know, it was herbalism that she was teaching me.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
So the things that you can see, that you can use. So everything out there is not just a piece of grass.
Not weeds. Yeah. Not weeds.
Get out.
Yep.
So when you were pulling these little pretty flowers, you thought like a honeysuckle. I think a honeysuckle smells so good.
It does, yep.
But
yeah.
you can make stuff out of that.
Absolutely. So many things that we think are weeds are herbs.
Get out of here. But you know, I think people just go back to the Bible. That's what they live from. You know, everything came from the earth.
That's right.
It was none of this stuff with all of these different chemicals in it.
Oh, girl.
It was like natural.
Yes.
And that's how the body was taken care of.
Absolutely.
You know, I tell a lot of friends of mine, I believe that. Because what you put in here is what it's going to project on the outside.
That's right. That's
Now,
right.
so y'all need to be listening up close because she's got something else she's going to tell us that's going to really blow your mind. Please, if you've got questions, want to find out about this, because it's some things that she brought up. You see this little display we have, even down to an oil. We're going to find out what this oil is all about. Good morning, Maggie. Thank you, my girl. And I mean, but all of this has connection with taking care of the body. And these things, now these blends, you put them together yourself, right?
That's right.
Okay, well, did you have to learn the chemical part and all of that?
Right. Yes. So I took a holistic herbal product making course and got a diploma in that. That was before, you know, I started the business.
Right.
I was looking for something for my uncle because he was doing chemo and radiation.
Right.
And his skin had just started changing. And, you know, my aunt had told me, you know, that he was responding to the treatment well, but when he looked in the mirror, he felt sad. And
it was tearing it. Okay, all of that strong stuff.
Right, all those chemicals. And so I was asking my aunt, I was like, well, what are you putting on his skin? And she was like, well, I use baby oil. And I was like, I don't think that's the right thing. And she was like, well, I refuse to put anything else with chemicals on him. It's got to be something, you know, gentle.
Natural.
And I was like, well, I think you can probably find something better than that. And so she was like, well, why don't you make something? And I looked.
Who, me?
I was like, that's what I said, who, me? And she was like, yeah, you can do it. And I was like, oh. So, of course, I wasn't just going to slap something together.
That's right, and that's your uncle,
That's
right?
my uncle, right.
Exactly.
And so that's when I took the holistic herbal product making course. Well, when I was taking the course, I was taking it specifically to find something for his skin. But once I got into the course, the light bulb came on, and I was just, I came alive with it. And so I made a oil and a butter, and I shipped it over to my aunt's house. And she called me about a month later, and she was like, your product works. And she said,
so it did, it helped the skin.
Oh, she sent me a before and after picture, and I just couldn't believe it. And then she's like, well, that turned out so well.
Make something else.
She said, I want you to make something to help my hair grow. And so I did, you know, I combined a lot of herbs together with some oil blends and everything. So I made this hair growth oil, sent it to her.
So do you just put it on the scalp or you drink it?
No, you put it on your scalp.
Really?
Topical. And she, after about 6 weeks, she sent me some before and after pictures of her hair. And she said, baby girl, I want you to get an LLC and some bottles and labels. And then that's how I got started.
Unbelievable. Helping your uncle.
Yep.
Then she wanted something to better her hair.
Yep.
You went to school. You found out how to mix these.
Yep.
But you know what? I'm a strong believer. I don't know if anybody else have done this. I could tell you a tea. I can remember back when I was growing up, what my mother used to do. She would go outside and get this stuff and make this tea.
Yes.
And we would drink that tea and we were fine.
Yes. Absolutely.
And I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
But, and then I could still, believe it or not, I could still get that fragrance from that tea from years ago.
Yep.
But she went outside and she called it mini weed tea. But it was from the stuff outside.
That's right.
Unbelievable. Mother, were you an herbalist and didn't tell anybody? But no.
She was.
But let's say if somebody came in, let's say now, what is this? What now? This right here, it says detox and weight loss.
That's right.
You put this together.
That's right.
And so this, what does it do?
So that one, the detox and weight loss tea, is the 14-day detox. It helps to cleanse toxins out of your bloodstream, help cleanse your liver, cleanse your colon, increase gallbladder function, slow down sugar absorption. It's got a lot of benefits.
Really? What does it taste like?
It doesn't have a bad taste at all. So it's just a herbal tea blend. It's not harsh at all. You can drink it, you know, you won't frown up.
Oh.
But
I think she was looking at my face because I said, okay.
Yeah.
So what you do, you just get a tablespoon of this or a teaspoon? Well, a teaspoon of this and put it in a thing of water.
Yep.
Oh, she's got directions on the bottle too, guys.
Yeah.
She don't leave you without anything. She got directions right there so you can do that. Unbelievable. How do you feel when you find things like this that you're helping people? Doesn't it make you feel good to work even harder?
Oh my goodness, it's indescribable how good it feels when a customer comes into my shop and they tell me what, something that they're dealing with, an issue that they're having, and then we research what they're telling me, and then I'll custom blend a tea for them, and they will come back and they will be raving about the difference,
the results and how they feel.
Felt. Right. So that right there is the payoff.
Okay, if a person, let's say a person who's dealing with stress.
Right.
Okay, you may have this topical look that you're okay.
Right.
But you're carrying around so much weight on the inside.
Absolutely.
And I mean, yes. I experienced that because you may think this big old smile on my face, but it's not. It's covering up something.
That's right.
So there are things that you can do to get help with those release that pressure of being depressed.
Yes.
Get out of here. So you see what I'm saying, people? Not only do you need a glass of water, you need a glass of tea. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's right.
I mean, goodness gracious. So just drink that once a day.
Well, the detox tea, you just drink a mug of it, like a tea or coffee mug of it, before you go to bed at night. And then, of course, in the morning, you're
going to have a little difference.
Yeah. But not all day. You can still go to work. No cramping or anything like that.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think everybody should do a detox at least a couple times a year.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And so I've read on many occasions that says that your body can hold up to 5 pounds.
Oh yeah.
Of waste.
Yes.
That's backed up in your system.
That's right.
I'm just being real. You may not want to talk about this, but I see a lot of people because it's right here.
That's right.
It is right there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's built up, and you wonder why you can't bend over.
And why you feel sluggish.
Right.
Like something is off.
Right. Yep. Because it's right there, so you can take this tea and get rid of that.
Yeah, because the toxins, those are toxins that are left stuck in there, and those toxins need to come out.
Get out. A lot of toxins.
A lot of toxins.
I will say that. Like what I'm saying, but it's a lot because some people are. Because if you could hold up to 5 to 10 pounds in waste in your intestines.
That's right.
My God, that's a difference.
Yes, it is.
And you've got teas that will help that as well.
Yes, I do.
And I see you got a card that tells something. What is that?
So this card is talking about the sea moss gel. So this is my best seller. Turn it that way. This is my best seller in the entire store. Sea moss gel. So sea moss, I source my sea moss from St. Lucia. It comes from the ocean. It grows on the rocks.
That stuff, the slicky stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but I get it. It's dehydrated when I get it. So I rehydrate it and I add some spring water, add some herbs and some flavor to it, and it come up with the sea moss gel. So your body has 102 trace minerals. The majority of the country is mineral deficient. We don't know that. But you just eat 1 to 2 tablespoons of it every morning on an empty stomach because the sea moss has 92 of the body's 102 minerals.
So is that, if you do it on an empty stomach, is that going to?
So you'll be breaking your fast with minerals.
Okay.
So it's a superfood. Sea moss is a superfood.
So you don't need to get up and eat no oatmeal?
No, you don't have to, because that's one of the benefits of the sea moss. It helps you lose weight because it makes you feel full. It's kind of remind you of the consistency of applesauce. Yeah.
So, because let me tell you, I thought when I always said this, I don't know about anybody else, when you said sea moss. Now, in my head, I was thinking about, just like you said, the stuff that on the rocks.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's not anything new. It's just, people in other countries have been using sea moss for centuries. Yeah.
Really? Wow, we're going to find out more about this sea moss because I'm interested because I've heard so much about it in regards to the 92 minerals that it possesses. That our body only needs how many?
So our body has 102 altogether.
Already. So look at that. Look at the difference. So we're going to find out just how beneficial it is for you to get yourself a jar of this sea moss as we continue with Valerie's at Sonia Faye's Botanicals. Coming up with more right here on Sunshine's Corner.
Empire Truck Sales, located at 2255 West Detroit Boulevard in Pensacola, is your Freightliner, Western Star, Detroit Diesel, and Cummins dealer for Northwest Florida. Open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., providing sales, service, and parts. Empire Truck Sales is also your Oasis dealer for Freightliner custom chassis RV and motorhome repairs. Running I-10 will get you in.
Many who consider facial plastic surgery are concerned their results will look unnatural. But with over 20 years of serving the Pensacola community, his thousands of satisfied patients have made Dr. Derek Jones a trusted reconstructive and facial plastic surgeon known for industry-leading results that look natural. Call 850-484-FACE to schedule a consultation at one of our locations in Pensacola and Gulf Breeze.
I'm Dr. Derek Jones. Trust your face to a facial plastic surgeon.
Lloyd's Glass and Correct Calibration Services is a one-stop shop because you can come get your windshield replaced, and right behind that replacement at the same appointment, we will calibrate the cameras, and when you leave, everything's ready to go. There's no need to go to the dealership, or there's no need to come back for another appointment. We just take care of it at one time. We put the customer first, and we strive to do everything right the first time.
Lloyd's Glass and Correct Calibration Services, your one-stop shop with same-day service.
Animal Allies is looking for volunteers, and there are many ways that you can help. From taking care of cats to using your computer and social media skills, any and all assistance is greatly appreciated. We have morning and afternoon shifts every day or help at adoption events. You can even foster a kitty at home. And it counts towards community service hours for bright futures. Find Animal Allies Florida on Facebook and Instagram, or go to aaflorida.org/volunteer.
And welcome back to the hottest spot in town. Listen, if you are as inquisitive as I encourage you to call in 850-432-7768. Ask the questions that you want to ask, because if you are as, so in tune to taking care of this as you want to find out everything that you can do that's natural, because I think there's a lot of times we put a lot of medication over this medication. And what's funny with me when I'm on TV, you sit there sometime and watch TV. Mm-hmm. Okay, if you try this, here are some of the side effects. Mm-hmm. May cause blindness, might need to go get some surgery. Then if you take this twice a day, you still may have a leg fall off.
Yeah.
I mean, but
yeah. And they say it real fast
they
at the
say
end.
it so fast. This is good for your eyes. You might lose your eye, or your hair might fall out. But
yeah,
I mean,
they do.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do people realize that when they say, okay, let me try this, I saw this, but the side effects, you may not have any fingers tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean,
that's right. That's true.
It's so true.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're taking natural herbs,
yep,
it is such a difference. I got to do this again because David told me I was doing it wrong. You see this? This is great. I can't wait to find out all of this, because she's got a thing she's going to tell us the benefit of a lot. Call us up and ask questions. I encourage you to do so. Learn to take care of that body. Be inquisitive about becoming more healthy, because my thing is this: you only get one. You only get one, so do the best you can to take care of this one treasure that you have. Now, you said that you had some benefits you wanted to talk about on that card.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So the sea moss gel.
Uh-huh.
Sea moss gel. If I can encourage anybody, so a lot of people are inquisitive about starting a natural journey, but it's so many options, it can be overwhelming. So I always tell people, start with the sea moss. It's a really good first start because it's very easy.
Right.
You just eat 1 to 2 tablespoons on an empty stomach every morning, and that's it. And some of the benefits, so I brought something to just kind of tell you a few of the benefits. So outside of it having the 92 minerals of the body's 102, it helps boost your immune system. It improves your libido. A lot of people like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah.
Let me say this. I cannot remember, because there's a gentleman that's been calling me that want me to do a show on some things to help. And believe me, sir, I'm working on that. But when you said that, stay close now, because she's going to give some information too. But I am working on the show that you asked me to put together. I just want to make sure that he lives in Milton. And I just want him to know that I have not forgotten you. I'm working on that. Good, go ahead.
Okay, yep, improve the libido. It's really good for improving your gut health and digestion. It gives you energy. That's the first thing you notice when you take the sea moss for
Really?
about a week. You notice your energy
Should
level.
you stop taking vitamins if you're taking vitamins, or you continue to take them with this?
Well,
Which one?
I think you don't.
Okay,
really
you would just kind of see what it's going to be. I got you.
Yeah, I think you should lay off the vitamins and see what the sea moss, see how you feel with only the sea moss.
I got you.
See the difference.
Okay.
But it increases your energy level. It helps to eliminate excess mucus. It reduces pain and inflammation in your joints. A lot of people with arthritis pain and joint pain notice a big difference with that. So it's got a lot of nutrients. It has antiviral properties. It helps with weight loss. Yep.
Yeah.
So that make that belt buckle go down.
There you go.
Yeah.
Along with that and that tea.
Yeah. And then it helps to promote good mental health, and it nourishes your hair, skin, and nails.
Really?
It boosts your thyroid health. So the people who can't take sea moss are the people who take thyroid medication.
I got you.
Because it naturally helps with thyroid health, but it could throw off, your medication.
Okay.
But I would say, if your doctor tells you, hey, we might need to start you on some thyroid medication, you might want to try some sea moss to see if that can balance it out before
you do that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I've heard so many doctors. I mean, I read a lot. I search a lot. A lot of doctors are telling people to go herbal.
Yes.
That they prefer you do herbal.
That's new too.
Right.
They used to not.
They would not, because I'll revert back to even closer than that. One doctor told my sister to do that because she was very ill at one point. He said, you should really consider herbal, but she never did.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's amazing, because I do believe when you get something from the earth, that's the properties that we need. And look at all of these here benefits from just taking a teaspoon of this a couple teaspoons.
Yeah, 1 or 2 tablespoons.
Tablespoon, I'm sorry.
And I add spirulina powder to this green one.
Okay, now spirulina is?
That's a blue-green algae, but it has a world of benefits. Like, it helps to balance blood sugar, blood pressure, like overall wellness in general. And so that's 2 superfoods in 1 jar. And then I add green apple flavor. So people kind of look at this and they turn their nose up to it.
Right, like I did.
Yeah, but it tastes really good. And people are so surprised by it.
So you don't have to acquire the taste. It's a really good taste.
I make sure it tastes good, because I know if it doesn't taste good,
nobody's
going to
want
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Good. That's good. Well, you know what? Can't wait to try it.
Yeah.
To see what's going to be.
Because this is your jar.
Okay. Okay, I want to do 2 tablespoons a day.
You can do 1 to 2.
Okay.
So I would try 1 at first.
Okay.
Because this jar lasts for 30 days in the refrigerator. But if you eat a tablespoon of it every day, it'll be gone before the month.
Get out of here. Hey, guys, I'm going to do it. You're going to tell me, say, oh, my God, Sonshine, you're looking so green. Yeah. But fresh.
Yeah.
And all of that good stuff. But, these are other things. Now, we've got other things. Now, tell me more about, I want to see something else.
Okay.
We were talking about the tea here, which is, this one is the detox weight loss.
Right.
Now, you also have tea bags.
Right.
That you create your own tea bag so that you won't have to worry about putting it in the water, just let it float.
Yeah. Now
demonstrate what this little thing here is.
Okay. So first, all of our teas come with disposable tea bags.
Okay.
So you just put a teaspoon of the herb
inside the bag.
In the bag, and you just pull the drawstring
and put it in the water.
And then drop it in your cup.
Okay.
And then you're going to pour the boiling water in the cup.
I got you.
And you let it sit for 10 minutes.
Take
the tea bag out and put it in the refrigerator, because that same tea bag makes 2 cups. So you bring that same tea bag out and make another cup later on that day. So you get two cups out of 1 bag. But this makes life a little easier. So this is an infuser. You just put the herbs in there, release it, put it down in your cup, pour your boiling water, wait 10 minutes. You just shake this off, put it in another cup, put it in the refrigerator, bring it back out.
So when you want to do that, just put it back to water.
Just put it back in, just put the water back in over it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I like the fact with that tea bag, though. I thought that they came from the factory all sealed, but you make your own.
Yeah.
Because this is the natural way we're talking about living
Right.
with natural herbs and all of that.
That's
Ladies
right.
and gentlemen, I try to find things that are beneficial for our health or things that's going to make us better. And I believe now there's a lot of things from the herbal community that's a great factor for us. I think back, I cannot think of his name. He was an activist long years ago, black guy. And he lived on nothing but natural herbs. Oh, I can't see him. I can see his face right now. Somebody help me. With a white beard, and he didn't eat anything, and he died a skinny man.
Dr. Sebi?
No, not him. I heard about him.
Okay.
But I know somebody's thinking who I'm talking about, and he would always go, huh? You know what I'm saying? Huh? You know? Oh God, I can't think of his name right now. But somebody's gonna call in a minute and help me. They're gonna call or text and let me know his name because it's gonna hit me. But he did that, and he. At first, he was a kind of fool guy.
Right.
And I'm not talking about Al Sharpton. But, you know, Al Sharpton got to pull away from the foods.
He did. He did.
And look at him today.
Right.
He is so skinny.
Yeah, he is.
I call him, you know, that you're laughing because I said bobblehead.
I already knew you were going to
Okay,
say.
but no, he is so skinny, but he's healthy.
Right.
He pulled away from all those plates. Oh, what was his name? I can't think of the other guy. But I think about that because he pulled away from all those foods, the fried foods and all of that, and went to nothing but straight up herbs.
Right.
And he lived a long time. Somebody's going to tell me his name. He had a white beard. He was an activist in the 60s all the way up till his death. He came to Pensacola way back when, because I know when I first got here, he came to the Bay Center. I can't think of his name. But anyway, now we're talking, let's go talk about this oil. What is that?
So that's magnesium oil.
Uh-huh.
So half of the U.S. population is magnesium deficient.
Uh-huh.
So you can absorb magnesium through your food, which a lot of people don't get enough through the food.
Okay.
So they take a supplement.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of people don't realize that you can get your magnesium through this oil spray. And you just spray it on your muscle groups or on your feet before you go to bed, and it absorbs into your body, and you get your magnesium.
Really?
And,
Get out of here.
And that magnesium oil,
Uh-huh.
so some of the benefits of it is.
So you can test it. I see it says test it on some parts of the skin.
Yeah, so
Avoid your eyes,
avoid your eyes.
your nose, and your mouth.
Uh-huh.
I got you. So this is a topical.
Right,
Gotcha.
topical. Right. And so what it does is, like, you know, it helps with muscle soreness and cramping and just pain, but it also helps you sleep. And
Really?
it helps with migraine headaches.
Really?
Yeah, it does a lot of different things.
Get out. His name is Dick Gregory.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I mean, he was
Dick
such because he did, and he said that you said something a moment ago that also made me think about Dick Gregory when you said when you get up in the morning, once you break your fast. Because he broke it down, he said you fast every day because when you wake up, we call it breakfast, but you are breaking your fast.
That's right.
And I mean, and he did that so well, and he said the lady that was interviewing him said, she said, oh, I don't believe that about the fast. He said, she said, what do your doctor say? He said, I don't know, my doctor been dead 20 years.
Yeah. He been gone.
But you know, because he believed in that until he died.
That's right.
That's all he did was
That's
herbs
right.
and took care of his body. He did not go back to all of that. And I'll say that for Al Sharpton, he only does a fruit and eat green vegetables,
Right.
leafy vegetables, once a day.
Yep.
And look at him. So these factors that we're talking about today serves great benefits. I can hear you going, I gotta have my pork chop. I haven't eaten that in so long.
Right.
I gotta have my T-bone or my ribeye. I haven't had red meat in so long.
Right.
I mean, but it's like, it's time to learn something new to apply to live longer.
That's right.
And while you're here, to live a better life.
Right.
A more comfortable life, wouldn't you say?
That's right.
With all this good stuff you have. Now, we've talked about the weight loss. Now, I'm going to go to one that, ladies, pay attention. This is the one that says, this is the one for those hot flashes.
That's right. That's it.
Tell me how that works with the hot flash. I mean,
Yep. So this one is called the Sacred Honeycomb.
amen, it's sacred.
Yep. And so this one helps with the hot flashes, but it helps with all menopausal symptoms. and PMS.
Really?
It helps to shrink fibroids. It's a really good support for ladies.
Women's health.
Women's health.
Oh,
yes,
get out of here. So look,
reproductive health.
Trina, you need to buy this because every
Yeah.
month you go, oh, I'm so sick, but I do something to take care of it. Take this.
Yes, it's one of my best sellers too, because ladies have told other ladies, you know, like
about the benefit.
Yeah, like if the ladies like, oh, I have hot flashes, I'm like, oh, you need to go to Sonia Faye's and
Right.
get the sacred honeycomb. So
Right.
kind of word and got around about that one.
Right.
And it really does.
I mean, when you say, when she said that, I got hot. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I immediately went and got my water. But anyway, but you know, when you think about this, girls, you go in the store, you buy all these other pills.
That's right.
That got all of these things in them. When this is natural, wouldn't you rather do something natural to take care of the body?
That's right.
I mean, but when you say it takes care of all menopausal
Symptoms
symptoms
and PMS.
cramping,
Cramp.
oh Lord,
Heavy periods. It's just a.
I love the fact that we're talking about things that we deal with every day. And ladies, don't shun away from this because you need the help. And I'm sure because the next one, now most of this stuff now, men, you need to be taking the CMOS as well.
Absolutely.
Now, what was this? Somebody said that that they thought this was just for black people?
Oh yeah, somebody did tell me that. I'm like,
No, our bodies are all the same.
people are people.
People are people.
Yes.
Not just for black people.
No.
This can help anybody.
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 That's right.
Red, yellow, black, white, or brown.
That's right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, that's amazing. We're going to come back and talk about this oil that's not just for black people.
That's
Stay
right.
close. We'll be back for more right here on Sunshine's Corner. Need a new outfit for a special occasion? Look no further than Viola's Men's Apparel. Viola's has been providing the latest styles and accessories in Pensacola for over 20 years now. We have clothes for every occasion, and we offer consultations and group discounts. You can trust that our care, quality, and class will be unmatched. Viola's Men's Apparel for all of your men wear needs.
This is Wayne at Icon Automotive in Robertsdale, Alabama, and I wanted to tell you more about our powertrain warranty forever. It comes with any vehicle we sell that has 80,000 miles or less at no additional cost to you. We put our vehicles through a tough safety and mechanical inspection before it can have the powertrain warranty forever, giving you a peace of mind with your purchase. This warranty is good anywhere in the country, and it covers 100% of parts and labor with no mileage limit, and is covered as long as you own the vehicle. Come pick out your dealership car at non-dealership pricing with the powertrain warranty forever at Icon Automotive.
Watch a new episode of Crime Stoppers Wanted Fugitives every Friday at 6 p.m., hosted by Sergeant Melanie Peterson and David Craig. Your tips may be eligible for a cash reward, featuring items about officer training, various aspects of police work, and crime prevention information. You'll hear about upcoming family-friendly engagement events as well. Don't miss Crime Stoppers Wanted Fugitives every Friday at 6 p.m.
Go back to being a kid again. Head on over to Bubba's Sweet Spot. We've got house-made caramels, fudge, pralines, marshmallows, and lots and lots and lots and lots of chocolate. Looking for more traditional candy? We've got you. Our walls are covered head to toe in all the classics, from taffy to gummies and lollipops to gumballs. And don't forget our ice cream. With endless toppings and dipped cones, we've got what you're craving. Let us take you back to a time when every problem could be solved with candy. At Bubba's Sweet Spot.
And welcome back to the hottest spot in town. And let me say thank you for whomever it is that texted me the name Dick Gregory, because it was running me crazy. All I could think about, he would go, huh? What you mean, boy? Huh? But he was so smart. And but we're talking about herbal teas, the herbal effect for the body, natural for the body. So you don't have to go through. Now, let me say this. She's not telling you to come off your medication for anything. If there's something you want to do, make sure you consult with your physician. Make sure you talk to your doctor so that you can know what it is you're about to do. Even though you heard me say, I hear a lot of doctors say that it's good to go with the herbal life. But no, until you hear it from your doctor, then don't just take what we're saying, because I mean, like, I'm going to drink the tea. I mean, because I believe it's going to help. But I'm not going to, let me say this, thank God, I don't take any kind of medication except vitamins.
Right.
That's all I do. Thank God for Jesus.
Right.
However, she's not telling you to do that. We're saying let's do this to better your health. Let's do the sea moss to better your health. Let's add something in your body. Let's cut some of these processed foods and add something natural.
That's it.
That's going to enhance and make it even better.
That's
because the processed food, I think that's why our kids are obese today. Because of all that processed food. Because I've never seen them so tiny be as hefty as they are.
Right.
And I think if we come back to that and get them more active, because I heard you say something about being active and brain function and all of that, but I think if we do that, even for the adults, if we take that task on, we're going to live better.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Now, let's talk about the men. I've been talking about everything for the women.
Right.
And all the way from menopause to hair growth.
That's right.
All right? Do you have anything for men?
Absolutely.
Okay, do you have anything for men?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's going to be helpful for men.
Yes, I do.
I'm looking at you. So do you have anything for men with performance?
I do.
Okay.
I actually have a tea. It's called Male Performance Tea.
Really?
Yes. And so when I first opened the shop, I love this story because it makes me giggle every time.
Right.
When I first opened the shop, I had this much older guy, gentleman, elderly guy. And he came in. He was a preacher. And he's like, yes, I giggle to this day. But he said, I don't see anything in here for men. And I was like, well, what are you trying to accomplish? And he was like, well, I don't want to embarrass you. And I was like, you can't embarrass me.
Right.
I've heard it all. And he was like, I need something to help me go. Look, Sonshine, I need something to help me go. I was like, okay. I was like, come back next week. I'm going to have something for you. So I put together this blend. I had to research a lot of herbs, find out, And so I made this tea. And so I gave it to him. He came back and bought some more.
And I was
like, so I take it that it worked. He was like, it did. I was like, ooh, okay. And he was like,
can you make it a little bit stronger?
Yeah, he was like, keep on. I like that. So, but what I did with
I'm being serious, people.
Yes. So there are herbs that help with blood flow because that's usually the root of the problem. So I have some herbs that improves the blood flow.
Okay.
But with the Male Performance Tea, even though he only wanted that one thing, but I kind of put some herbs on the back end that helps with focus, memory, and concentration. So some cognitive. You got to be quick on your feet still.
Right.
We want to fight dementia, Alzheimer's, So the Male Performance Tea helps with blood flow, but it also helps your mind and cognitive function.
Really?
Yes.
So is he a repeat customer?
Yes, he is. He is.
He is.
Then that is like my third best-selling tea is the Men's Performance Tea.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Wait a minute. You're making me laugh. Okay, I love having fun. I love her with the perfect kind of love. But when it's her eyes, she's like, so he is a repeat customer.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me more.
There are several of them.
So that's one of your higher sales.
Yes.
So how do I don't want to go no further, but that was just funny.
But it tastes like peppermint. So they, it just tastes like a cup of peppermint tea, but it has
properties that will do what you need to do.
That's right.
Please, if you've got questions, don't be shy.
Yeah.
Call and talk to my girl Valerie at 850-432-7768 and allow her to ask the questions. Just because I'm always full of laughs, you know this. I'm a very positive woman because I love to smile. But when she said that, I think it was the expression of her face that caused me to smile. But that's a good thing. Yeah. But I'm glad that he used natural.
Yes.
Instead of going another route.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go any further. Yeah. You know what? I forgot about the magnesium oil I was going to talk about.
Yeah. Well.
But that's a good thing, though. So
Yeah.
therefore, we didn't leave the men out.
No.
That you can have something for men as well. And if you have difficulties,
Yeah.
come.
Even the sea moss. You pair the sea moss with the male performance tea. So you eat the tablespoon of sea moss in the morning, and throughout your day, you just have a cup or two of the men's performance tea, and you'll see a difference.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. 850-432-7768. I'm just trying to get a man to call because I want him to call because I know I'm not going to laugh. I just want to let them know that there are things for you.
Yes.
This is for the entire body.
That's right.
Everybody can use this. And I tell you, Valerie, you have said something today that's absolutely amazing. I want to go to this trait here next. When you said doing something for your hair,
Right.
my hair is natural.
Uh-huh.
And I want to keep it natural.
Right.
But the moment I sweat so bad in my head.
Right.
And poosh. So now if I wanted to keep my hair healthy just so that it would just continue to grow and do what it's doing, now you got a tea for that as well.
Well, I have
an oil.
An oil, but also sea moss. Sea moss really helps with keeping your hair, skin, and nails healthy.
Really?
But I also blend the herbal hair growth oil, which is the one I made for my aunt.
Right.
Her name is Jolene. So I'm gonna shout Jolene.
Jolene.
Yeah. But so, okay, every culture around the world has a different herb that they swear by for hair growth.
Okay.
You know, all over the world. So I combine every culture's hair growth herb
together
in an oil blend. And I double boil it and infuse it with all these different herbs. And I get really good reviews from it.
Right.
People who thought that their hair, but you got to use it. That's the thing, consistency.
Right. Consistency with anything works.
With anything, right. So yes, it works really well. And I have a different one for men, a different hair growth oil for men, because scientifically there are certain herbs that just work better for men than women. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. When we're talking about hair growth, and ladies, do not get offensive where I'm going. I see a lot of people have lost all their edges.
Yes.
With these weaves, these lace fronts.
Yes.
What can you do to help? Because after I think, is this true that once you get to a certain follicle, when they're gone, what can you do with that?
Well, a lot of ladies have traction alopecia. That's, when they're wearing all of those wigs and weaves, which are beautiful. They look great, but you want to nourish your own hair. You don't want to damage your own hair because you're going to get tired of wearing all of that eventually.
And then you're not going to have no hair.
Right.
Pen right there. Somebody's calling.
Okay.
Let's see what this question is going, this comment is going to be about. Well, I don't have anybody on in the funnel. I don't see my red light. I'm talking to Jen. Do I just, Okay, she's coming in here, I think, to do something. But we're going to go back because I don't see my red light because I know I'm supposed to have a red light. But let's continue to talk about that.
Yeah, so traction alopecia, that's totally reversible.
When it's slick?
It just, it's the difference between not having any follicles.
Right.
And having struggling hair follicles.
Okay. Hold that struggling hair follicle. Now I see that red light. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Good morning.
Hey, Sonshine, I'm trying to find what channel you on. My girlfriend just called me and told me you're on TV.
Yes, I am on TV.
I got regular cable. What channel would it be? I got cable. What channel? She got something else.
Oh, do you have Cox? If you have Cox, you can go to channel 6.
Channel 6?
Yes.
Oh, wait, okay. Let me see. Oh, yeah, Sonshine. Oh, I see you. Oh, you look so good. Yeah, she's good. You don't gain some weight. You don't got big again.
Oh, no, baby, the TV puts it on you, honey.
She's definitely not big.
Oh, girl, you look like that lady you're talking to. Now, what time? Now, give me what
okay, we're on every day at 9 o'clock. I tell you what, you call me after the show, and I will tell you everything about it, okay?
Okay, after y'all get off this show right here.
We'll be off in a little bit.
Okay, sweetheart. Okay, all right, I'm going to let you go now. Okay.
Bye-bye. Well, no, I'm not big, honey.
She's definitely not. She's definitely not.
Jesus.
Wow.
Woo, have mercy.
Okay.
But no, you want me to take my clothes off? But it's like this, and what we're going to do for everybody, if you have questions, okay, he found out I'm on TV.
Okay.
Okay, good job.
Well,
whew,
okay.
your eyes went, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, what? Okay.
But we are here. We're having a great time. We're
Yes, we
talking
are.
about the things that you can do to make your life better.
That's right.
With herbs.
That's right.
Being that herbal tea that we're talking about, then you can do that.
Right.
So, I mean, you have talked about things for men.
That's right.
We've talked about things for women.
Right.
We've talked about, this magnesium.
That's right.
That is for everybody, not just one person.
That's right.
And how they can get with you to become, you tell them the problem, and then they will help you. You can help them fix it up.
That's right. So I have a lot of pre-blended teas in the shop.
Okay.
I have one to help control blood sugar for people that have diabetes. I have one that helps to lower blood pressure for people with high blood pressure. I have one for anxiety and depression, stress relief and sleep, mental clarity. So I have like a wall of pre-blended teas.
Gotcha.
But I also have bulk herbs all the way around the store.
When you say bulk herbs, you mean?
You know, have you ever been to like a herb shop? They just have big jars of different types of herbs.
Absolutely.
So I just have specific herbs, you know, because some people know what kind of herb they want and they can just come in and purchase the herb. Or if they don't, like when they come in and they look on the wall of the pre-blended teas and they don't see what they're trying to get.
Right.
We can sit down and have a consultation for free. And I can blend something on the spot for them, a tea.
Right.
Out of the herbs that I have
You
in my
see,
store.
ladies and gentlemen, everything you need, she's got it. There's no need for you to say that I can't get it or I cannot get any better. You stay close. We're going to talk about ways that you can get in touch with Valerie at Sonia Faye's Botanicals so that you can get your, whatever you need for this temple you have.
That's right.
To make it better. Stay close. We got all the information for you right here at Sunshine's Corner.
I just remembered it's election day. Are you going to vote?
I don't know. I don't think I'll have time today.
Millions of eligible voters in America never make it to the polls or even register to vote. When you don't vote, you're letting other people make decisions for you and pick the things your taxes will pay for. Voting is more than a civic duty. It gives you a voice about the priorities and the future of your community and our nation. Voting gives you a seat at the table.
Do you want to create but don't know where to start? Our new fabric line will inspire you. If you can dream it, we can help you make it. From using kits that include everything you would need, to taking classes to create something more personalized, Daryl's is the place for you. No matter if you're just beginning or experienced, Daryl's has you covered. Find us at 6705 North Davis Highway, open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays.
The Reesburg Institute, Pensacola's ear, nose, throat, and voice center. We welcome you to visit us at our convenient Davis Highway location in Pensacola. At the Reesburg Institute, we offer the most advanced treatment available in a calm, stress-free environment. Since 2014, we've performed over 1,000 cases in office of balloon sinus surgery, as well as septoplasty and nasal procedures using oral sedation. The in-office procedures result in a faster healing time. Visit us and feel the difference.
Hello, my name is Eric, and this was my first visit to Little John's. The selection, the pricing here, and the customer service were outstanding. I would definitely recommend. The staff was very friendly, and they'll get you what you need.
Hi, this is John with Little John's Big and Tall here in Pensacola, Florida at 5700 North Davis Highway. Check us out at littlejohnsbigandtall.com, where we can take care of you with extra large up to 14X and large tall to 6X tall.
And welcome back to the hottest spot in town. We're talking about Sunshine's Corner, where we talk about things that are great for you, where we talk about everything that you simply need. Again, I want to remind you now, when you get in touch with my girl, Valerie, there at Sonia Faye's Botanicals, I'm not telling you she's not telling you that you should stop taking your medication. She's not telling you to do any of that. What she would like for you to do is this. Now, if there's something you want to try, if it's something, go talk to your doctor.
That's right.
Then come let her fix you up the herb that you need.
That's right.
Right?
Yes.
Because there are other things that we can use to do that. A young lady texted and said that she used it for eczema.
Uh-huh. Yes.
So is that a topical something you use?
Yes. So actually, I have a butter that I made for eczema and psoriasis and just skin problems in general. And it is really clean. All of my products are clean. No cheap fillers, no chemicals, no preservatives. And a lot of people use my butter for eczema. And you can use it from head to toe, hair, face, whole body.
Really?
Yes. And so I get a lot of repeat customers for that. I have this really good facial oil that you use at night after you cleanse your face, and it really good, fights hyperpigmentation, help with fine lines and wrinkles. And sea moss.
Here we come again. That sea moss is that powerful stuff.
It is. So I make it in different flavors, right? I got a strawberry one, pineapple, mango, and on some other ones I put ashwagandha and maca root in there. Ashwagandha helps with stress and other things, and maca helps balance hormones, amongst other things. The herbs are amazing. But you can get plain sea moss with nothing in it and put it on your face and do a facial with it, and it helps with eczema too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you mean this in the jar?
So if you get it without any flavoring or any other herbs, just plain, and you can put it on your face and do a sea moss facial. It's amazing. It really
But you know what? She's telling some things now that we've probably heard about in the past or we've talked about before. However, what are we saying to you today? Take the step to find out ways, men. Here I go again. I mean, but she's got a product for everybody.
Everybody.
She's got a product for everybody. What about children? Do they sometimes need anything to help them? Can they do the green tea?
They can do sea moss.
Did you hear me? The green tea?
Yep. Well, they can do that too.
Okay.
Because green tea is really good for you. But yes, they can. They can. So just to piggyback off what you said about making sure that you consult with your doctor before you start any natural supplement. Especially people who are on medications. Some herbs can interact.
They don't do what they should do together.
Right. They can increase the activity of or decrease.
Right.
So we want to be careful to speak with your healthcare provider before starting any type of natural supplement. But once you've been okayed, some doctors will tell you, okay, well, yeah, you can have everything except this and this. So once you have that information, then we can come and we know to leave those herbs out of your blend.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Communication for anything is the key.
That's right.
I mean, always learn to be open to have conversations and talk about things so you can find out ways to make it better for you. And don't always think
That's
or
right.
go by what somebody else says. Go to a person who does this all the time.
That's right.
And they can tell you what's beneficial for you. I really want to commend you, Valerie, because I tell you, I believe that you are going to grow. And I know this because I don't believe that our God takes us through anything. You see, he says that when you take him up, to expect some things. But you see, always know he's got your back. And he didn't give you this knowledge for no reason at all.
That's right.
And you just continue to do what you're doing. And I love to see black women starting their own.
Yes.
Doing that, and you're going to do extremely well. She took the time to go back and educate herself on what she needed so that we can be taught the right way. And this is what we all need to do. Don't just sit there and settle for anything.
That's right.
Grow. There's area for growth in all of us, and what she has done, I think, is absolutely phenomenal. She stepped into an area not too many people in.
Yeah.
And you see, therefore, that's going to draw for you, Valerie.
And I want to say, too, that this is for the community.
Right.
Like, if you look at, a lot of people have seen other companies selling herbal products online, and they are so expensive. If you come into my store, nothing in my shop costs more than $30. I make everything in my store from scratch, myself.
Right.
And I try to keep the price affordable for everyone. Everybody can afford it. Like this right here in the store, in my shop, it only costs $6.
The magnesium oil that you put on your feet before you go to bed.
Or you can spray it on your thighs or your large muscle groups to help with your muscle tightness and it helps sleep. It helps with migraines. It has a lot of benefits.
Wow.
But this in the store is $25. If you look at it online at other places, yeah, it's like $50, like $40 something.
Right.
But it's only $20 in the store. If you buy two, it's $20. So I try to give discounts. I do bundles.
You're doing things for the community, to educate the community. Plus, you're going to give them ways to help them become better.
Absolutely.
Tell everybody where you're located.
I'm located at 9216 North Palafox Street. So I'm on Old Palafox, though, behind Walmart on Highway 29. Yeah. And I'm headed back towards 9 Mile Road. So if you're coming behind Walmart on Highway 29 down Old Palafox, if you get to that KFC on 9 Mile Road, you went too far.
Exactly.
So I'm in a tan-colored strip mall.
Yes, you are.
I'm right next door to a restaurant called The Lobster Cage. You'll see I have a picture on the window, so you'll see me holding the products.
Right.
You'll see some sea moss, and I make green drinks and energy drinks. I make that every day.
Right.
So yeah, 9216 North Palafox Street, Old Palafox. I have a website. It's www.soniafaysbotanicals.com, and that's Sonia with an I.
Okay.
And my phone number is 850-824-8222. I'm open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m.
Now look, you can find Sonia any time of the day, so no excuses. I tell you, Sonia, thank you for coming in with me today, because can you believe this, our time is up?
I cannot believe it.
I mean, that hour has gone by so fast, and thank you for what you do in helping to educate our community. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my time is up for this Tuesday. But I want you to do this. Don't forget about tomorrow. Make sure you tune in tomorrow at 9 o'clock. We've got a debate that's going to be a roundtable debate with the chairperson of the Democratic Party and the chairperson from the Republican Party right here on Sunshine's Corner. Leaving you as I do every day. Never lose your focus. Always remember to keep God first in whatever you do. Handle it like that. I'll guarantee you're going to be a total success. Until 9 o'clock in the morning, know that I love you with a perfect kind of love. Keep right on shining while I'm gone. Have a great day, guys.